Hello, I'm Cliff Jones, founder and managing partner of Conversion Marketing Experts, and I want to welcome you back. This is session 2 of my introduction, my preview to our core coaching and training program. We do this virtually and on site for growing corporations interested in aligning sales, marketing, people, and technologies, because that's what the CME, Sales and Digital Marketing Action Plan, is all about. And in this session, what I'm going to share with you is just cover quickly what we went through in the first session. Quick introduction and history to Conversion Marketing Experts and how this action planning system for both sales and marketing came together over the last 30 years and how I used it personally. We talked a little bit about what's holding me back, you back, anybody who owns a business who's trying to impact sales or marketing results hits roadblocks. And as soon as we can identify those roadblocks and create solutions to break through them, no matter what they are, content, technology, programming, whatever it happens to be, it's all a matter of identifying and breaking through, which boils down to mindset. We talked a lot about mindset too in session 1. So in this session, I'm going to walk you through the 9 laws of conversion marketing. Now, I made these up one day. I make a lot of stuff up, like any good marketing guy would. And right now, I'm going to focus on the first 2 laws. I'm going to go a little deeper next, but I'm going to give you all 9 right now because these are essential building blocks. I call them pillars of profit, fundamentals for success. Any Fortune 1000 company you see today, any real business, any real CEO, any serious organization investing money, time, and the energy of human beings, you have to have these fundamentals built into your plan. So let me walk through them. The first is have a plan. It needs to be out of the CEO's head who's flying at 80,000 feet, might swoop in and go, where's the ROI? Where's the ROI? Like, hey, look at the action plan. It's right here in the plan. This is a living, breathing, shared, collaborative document led by everybody who's willing to participate. That's what Pathfinders in our language and leadership is all about. We nail purpose, which is otherwise known as mission. We talk about your vision, essential for any plan, short-term or long. Core values, we like to state those as commitments. The 6th law, all about brand. Now, I'm not a big believer in eating brand for breakfast. We eat cash flow, lead generation, great content stories. I'm not diminishing the value of brand, but we deal with small growing companies, and a lot of the CEOs we're serving, they could care less about their logo or their brand. Yeah, good marketing professionals will push for brand identity and standardization and all that. But brand and story are what we're really homing in on, because once we get through the synthesis of your brand, we can get into the power of storytelling. And these are exercises we take you through in each of the stages of the action planning system that I'm going to touch on next. But it's all based on these 9 fundamental pillars of profit. Now, technology, believe me, up until 2001, 2, 3, it was not on the radar like anywhere near it is today. Technology, the internet, usurped everybody. I chose to jump on the hood of the digital marketing bus because otherwise I was going to get run over by it, and I didn't feel like going to work at Costco. So the bottom line is we gotta get the technology right for you, your organization. Hey, I like SharpSpring. Should you use SharpSpring? I don't know. I have to ask you 86 questions in this action plan before you even get a sense of what's right for you. What's right for you is what you're using if you like it and your people like it and it's producing a result and you're happy with it. Everything else that you might buy in a seminar to double your sales in a piece of software technology probably isn't going to work unless you have these fundamental building blocks. How would you know any of this is working? Well, Conversion Marketing Experts' core philosophy and approach is if you're going to invest anything, measure the result. We call that return on investment. The first thing you want to do is get the money invested back. Now, ideally, if you or I invest $1 in our businesses, we want to get 2 back, 3. All right? Is that always possible? No. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. But we can always make continual, constant, incremental progress if we have these building blocks as our foundation. Now, let me plow forward. Let's take a deeper dive into the first law here. This is your roadmap. This is an action plan. I'm going to tell you what the digital marketing action plan is all about. First of all, I am a sales guy. I'm a sales guy from 30 years ago. I've been self-employed for a long time. Everything I learned about marketing, essentially, once I left the employment of big companies, big brands, was spending my own money to learn the hard way how to plan, invest wisely, measure, and anything touching sales and marketing. It all evolved as the system did from my own work many, many years ago. Today it's digital. So it is your roadmap and your plan. It includes the 9 laws, and throughout the framework of this are 14 action planning stages that we take you through, all the way from beginning to end. At the end, if we want to begin with the end in mind just for a minute, it's people saying, wow, we know where we're going. We have flow. We have a regular, quick check-in. We have project management's progressing. People are happy. We're confident, and we're producing a result that the owners are happy with. Because the owners, if you're an owner and you're listening to this, you probably are, because I write to you and I teach and coach you guys first. You got to be involved in this process. Don't even consider this if you're going to be a fly-in and fly-by kind of CEO and not participate and help me drive this with you. This is not for the weak of heart. This is only if you're ready to really get disciplined. And the benefit is we got to get to work right away. I'm sure you don't want to spend any more time with marketing experts who are going to blow a lot of smoke. Let me just take you into the sample action plan here really quickly. All right, now this is living, breathing. This is our template. Here are the pillars of profit, okay? And what we're really doing here from overview is jumping into action steps, okay? This is a template. This is an example. Our action items, when we meet every week, when we're working with our clients through the coaching programs, we're on the phone every week. It's either 3 live coaching sessions where we're in this plan together, the abbreviated version in 14 days, or we're doing this over 30 days, and then we repeat. Because if there's no finish line, when are you ever going to stop planning and measuring and raising the bar? So we're planning actions. If I'm the contract VP of marketing and sales, here's what we're doing this week in the now. Here's what we would do next week. We scroll down. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's put some things on for next month. We got to talk about the editorial calendar, the blog posts, all that fun, happy stuff. And hey, what do we see for the future, right? You got a bunny trail, a new squirrel, a shiny object. Focus. Put it on the future list so you can stay in the now. Sounds pretty corny, but that's what it takes to execute serious action planning. We got the overview. We have a ton of discovery questions here through the 14 stages. And I know I'm going quickly because I'm not going to give it all away. This is huge value, all right? But this is what it takes to hit goals and measures. Because what I really care about is what you care about the most. If we're paid to perform and coach you and teach you and be part of your team, if we get that far, I want to know the one thing, okay? And what's the one thing we're doing this month? What's the one thing we're doing this quarter? This year, hey, you want to throw something on the board for the future? Great. Do not take us off focus for this month and this quarter, because if we're working on this plan and I'm teaching you the system, you got to be focused on the plan, okay? So this is the power of the DMAP. Now, I'm going to leave you with this question. What needs to change with your plan now? What's your destination? Where are you really going? Do your people know where you're going? Is your vision clear to them? Is it in writing? Okay, is it documented? Because if it's not, this is an easy way to do it. Or you can emulate something like this. Heck, it be on paper as long as you're conveying it. But the question is, what do you really want the most? And does your plan, and most importantly, your action steps this week, next month, do they really match up? Because if they don't, you're going to get what you keep getting, and most people who reach out to us, reading my articles, our blogs, all that fun stuff, you're not happy. You've lost hundreds of thousands of dollars in some cases. You're upset. I get all the stories, the dumps. I'm sorry. I've lived it. I've been doing this a long time. That's why I'm here to help you with my little crew of misfit creative outliers who understand how to teach and coach you through this action planning system. and help your team get focused quickly. Coming in session 3, we're going to take you to the second law of conversion marketing, which is all about having the right people driving your sales and digital marketing bus. Okay? Thank you, Jim Collins. Right people, right seats on the bus. And thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, reach out to us, conversionmarketingexperts.com. I'm Cliff Jones. Thanks very much for watching.